Hi, good morning and welcome to day 16. Oh, just a minute. Start my watch. Oh, nearly. Yeah, I must start the Garmin. Out of here left and up the hill. Right, so we stayed at the Sill last night, which is the youth hostel at Once Brewed, that this is called, and then Twice Brewed is next door, or I don't know. I saw a microbrewery. I thought it was a bit of a strange name for a village, but it isn't a village. It must be the name of a pub. I don't know. Anyway, today is Bellingham, and let's have a look. Yeah, straight across the road. Fair enough. No else to tell you really. Bellingham. I've got it's not a B&B. Well, it is, but it's more like rooms on the edge of a campsite, I suppose, with breakfast in a box tomorrow morning, whatever that means. But Monday morning I can get into Bellingham and pick up some supplies. But the good news is I managed to get 2 nights at where is it? Forest View at B&S, and that means that instead of having to, from B&S, you have 2 options, well, a few options. You can camp at Hut 1 at around about 8 or 9 miles, or you can crack on to Hut 2 at 18 miles. Or what I was going to do was wild camp at Windy Gyle, which, as the name implies, is maybe a little bit dodgy. But the Huts 1 and 2, of course, with the spine race going on, it's going to be full of mountain rescue guys and their rescue equipment, so you won't be allowed in there. You'll be allowed to camp near it, but Forest View, what they do is you get to Windy Gyle and you turn, it's almost 90 degrees right, and drop down the hill about a mile and a half to a place called Trow's Farm, where they come and pick you up. Brilliant. And then the next morning drop you off again. Yeah, the only thing there is, the caveat to it, is you have to book 2 nights, and I wasn't able to book a single room 2 nights because there weren't any until yesterday when they had a cancellation, so I took it. So yeah, happy days. Happy days. Anyway, let's hope the weather holds for this trip along there. It's not a long walk along Adrian's Wall. I think I've missed most of it out by coming up this way to the Sill. But yeah, I'll just give you a 360 on that. Not so bad, is it? There you go, that'll be, you can see it just, I can see the Twice Brewed Inn over there, the white building, and that's all there is. Yeah, just out in a couple of farmhouses. Right, chat to you later. There's the view from the top of the wall. Yeah. So this is going to be undulating, at least, up down these small slab staircases. But could be worse. Yeah, I just like the irony of the reason it was built, to keep out the hordes of barbarians. Didn't work. I expect I'm not the first person to crack that joke. Right, enough of that. Yeah, it's only 8:30, so we've got only 14 miles today. Plenty of time. Plenty of time for a lovely Sunday walk. They'll be nearly finishing that race, or the course will be closing. 9 o'clock today, this morning. 70 miles. Up and down here, 70 miles. No thanks. Yeah. It doesn't do all the, it doesn't stick to the exact route of the wall. You've got to come off and, like they did at the sill yesterday, for checkpoints. Yeah, makes it a bit more practical, rather than trying to drag tents and water barrels up here. Oh, here we go, look, first of the steps. Yeah, this might be, camera might be going away now. Yeah, this is what I meant. Right, I'm going to put this away, so I need both hands. Right, cheers. Oh, I had to get the camera out now, just to show you this scenery. Look at that. That's what you're missing. Not bad, is it? All alone up here on the wall. I've only done a couple of miles. So I've only about 12 to do. So, and it's only 9:15. So yeah, plenty of time. Plenty of time. I think I might bypass the room tonight and pop into Bellingham and get a coffee. Mind you, it's Sunday, isn't it? Yeah, it might get somewhere. Apparently there's a few shops where you can stock up, I've read. If you need to. I might need something for tomorrow's journey up to Bayerness. And then after that I'm covered. I can just get a couple of baked brownies every day, and that'll keep me going. Yeah. See what time we get there. Check-in's not till 3 o'clock, so if I get there early, may as well carry on into the town centre and just have a rest. No rush. Sunday. Oh, let's look at this. On this side, forgot to show you that. Yeah. Oh, I see, we've started the padlocks on the wire fence to show just how much they love each other. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I've been to cities where the bridges have had like a grill, wire grill with inch. The space is about an inch apart, and they're absolutely chocker with padlocks with S plus T and whatever, A plus B and all the rest of it painted on. And the council have just had to come along, remove that section of grill, place it with a blank one, and then just throw it into the furnace and melt it down. Scrap metal. Yeah, they don't care. Where did I say that? Oh, Cologne. I'm sure it were in Cologne. Yeah, copied by quite a few cities. Right, enough of me waffling on. Give you another little view. Yeah, that's all right. Oh, I just wasted a good 15-20 minutes there. I walked right past the left-hand turn, which was that there. And instead I went up that hill, down it on the other side, and then up the other one and down it. Then I realised, oh, I had to come back, up and down, up and down. Oh, so angry with myself. Yeah. And it was going so well, was today. Anyway, we're off the wall now. So we're just, I don't know what's next. I think we have to go through those woods I can see from the horizon. Yeah. Ah, well, fun and games. Only 9, no, hang on. No, maybe more than that. 11 to go. Ah, right. Enough getting mad with yourself. It's not productive. Anna's just blooming half a brick in my right shoe. I had to stop and get that out. What's going on? Oh, let's hope it's not bogging. Oh, here we go. Back to the peat bogs. Right, I'm going to have to hop my way through on this one. You can see the cattle have already ploughed it up for me. Oh, hang on, here's a dry route, hopefully. Well, that's not too bad. Ah, spoke too soon, you muppet. Right, let's see. Go on. Come on, go on. Ah! Nope. No, didn't make it. Bugger. Ah. Right. Hope that's been bad episodes for today. Right, chat to you soon. Well, that was 4 miles across peat bogs, just wet feet and more wet feet. No avoiding it, no going round it. The one part of the national trail where they could have put those 3-inch thick flagstones down, and there's nothing. It's just peat bogs and big puddles. Anyway, we've gone past mile 7 now, and it's 10 past 11. So I've only got another 7 hours to do. So yeah, that's going to be 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh well. Like I said before, I might crack on to Bellingham, get myself a coffee, and then come back. Yeah, that'd be the easiest one. Ah, you see, so they've chopped all this down for milling, and now they're replanting. Yeah, a few more years, they'll be up. Just hope the rain holds off and we'll be alright. Well, that wasn't fun. Just for the last 5 minutes there, I just lost it. Really did. Effing and blinding. After going over those 4 miles of bogs, got onto a bit of a dirt track, and then it started back into the bogs again, and it started raining. You know, I thought it's only showers, and it kept on and kept on. Thought, right, finally I'll put my waterproofs on. So it's bag off, open the bag, put the waterproof cover on, get your waterproofs out, or other way around rather, obviously. Waterproofs on, cover on, bag on. As soon as I pull the zip up of my jacket, the rain stops. Oh, that was it. I'd had enough then. Yeah. I thought, what the f am I doing this for? For a bloody charity? Right. Now I have to have a word with myself. Yeah. Oh, dear me. I don't know. Get stressed over nothing. Anyway, where are we going? And the sun's come out now. It's a shame I didn't set my tripod up and just have a... Nah, YouTube wouldn't have allowed it. Yeah, too many expletives. Yeah. So it's nice enough views, is that now? Yeah. It's not bad. Right, that'll do for now. Right, so where's that pit stop? So you come up this little path, there look, and into here. Just an old part of the barn. I'm just waiting for my tea to brew. And whilst I was waiting for it to brew, what do you think that is up there? Yeah, little house martins. I've seen the parents bugger off when they saw me, but I promise you, there are chicks in there. Oh, I wish they would. We should make an appearance, but they're not going to until the folks come back with some food. But yeah, but look at this. I'm going to sign the visitor's book in a minute, saying thanking them and leave them a couple of quid for a cup of tea. So yeah, brilliant. I mean, how nice are some folk? Right. All right then. That'll do. Cheers. Well, I really am wet through now. That was a nasty shower there. Started it when I got to the pit stop at what's it called? Hornistead Farm. Lovely idea, but yeah, don't let the health and safety inspectors get in there. It's not exactly clean. But yeah, a cup of tea and a biscuit, donation in the tin, and yeah, we're off again. So we passed mile 11, and I think today's total is 14 and a half. You know, thereabouts, 14 and a half, 15. Yeah. We'll see what we get up there at the, because it's at the back of the, where I'm stopping, it's at the back of the, a campsite, and so there might be a shop there, get something to eat, I don't really fancy walking into town tonight to get some. We'll see how far it is. It might not be that far. You never know. Yeah. Even if it's only to get some, just to get some fish and chips, it'd be all right. Anyway, there's a van behind me now, so I'll get off at road. Chat to you later. Right, we're so much for getting there for 2 o'clock. Oh, it's been really hard slog across these peat bogs and then getting to streams where there's no bridge and having to do a detour to find one. But yeah, I did spend a while at Hornistead Farm in the pit stop there, having a cup of tea and a biscuit. This is very welcome. Yeah, I think I'm at the top of the climbs now, so I'll just give you a 360 on that. So it's starting to rain now. I'll be alright if it weren't for the rain, but there you go. I suppose it's part of the experience, the Pennine Way experience. Right, I'm going to pull this away. I don't like having my camera out when it's raining. Cheers. Well, here's an emergency for you. This big brown thing here next to the post, not sure if it's a bull. Don't know why half of the cattle are down the other end of the lane there, and this lot are still in the field. They're all looking at me. So if that's a bull, I'm stuffed, because I can't go left, because that's marshy land that we've come across before, peat bog land, and I'm just going to get, yeah, I've had it. But what I'm going to do is, no, I'm not religious, so I can't pray. Is that a frigging bull though? It's fucking big enough, isn't it? Look at the size of that bugger. Right, I'm going to have to wait, see what it does. If that's a bull, I'm fucked. Right, it looks like its neck's thick enough. Right, all the cows are going, it's waiting for me. No, I'm backing off. Yep, that is a bloody bull. Go on, go you bitches. Sorry, cows. Go on, lad. I'm backing off, Yeah, I'm not giving him any cause. I'm moving away. There's your cows. I'm going to turn around, go back, see if he gets the message. I knew it was a bloody bull because it's the size of his neck. Good lad, he's off to other girls, which means Christ, have to negotiate him down there. Oh my word. Ah, right. Hi, good morning and welcome to day 17, my Pennine Way walk. We're just leaving Brown Riggs accommodation rooms. They're just self-catering rooms, but they do provide breakfast box, which isn't much, just some Weetabix and a bit of fruit and a yoghurt. So I'm going to have to go into town now. Well, I'm about a mile away from Bellingham, but there's a co-op there, and it's only just gone 8 o'clock now. So yeah, get a couple of sandwiches from there. I think some more water. I'll get some sparkling water, I like that. Yeah, everything else is fine. I checked the route for today and it's more boggy, going to be boggy ones. But there is a bit of a skive that people take. After Whitley Pike you come down and there's a forest road. You can either go straight on up Paddon Hill or you can turn left along the forest road. So guess which one I'll be doing? Turning left. Of course I'll be turning left. Yeah. So yeah, I had 4 miles of bogs yesterday. It was just unavoidable. So wet feet, but my socks and shoes are dried out for today. So yeah, and I'll dry them out for tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be all right. Oh God, thank God there's a pavement on this road. I sound a bit, people sounding a bit in a hurry. So yeah, apparently this is one of the checkpoints for the spine race. They're only 2 days into it, 15th, 16th, 17th. Actually today's day 3. But they'll have had a good 48 hours at it. Yeah, good luck to them. Best of luck to them. Anyway, there's there's not a lot of scenery today. This is I've just been reading other people's blogs of what they've written about their trip, and trying to get a few pointers like that forest track rather than the hill. Just makes more sense. Right, okay then, I'll chat to you later when there's something to see. Right, well I haven't filmed much because the going underfoot has been horrendous, and then when I tried to pick a nice route near Hareshaw House, I've been told to get out of the meadow. Get out of that field, it's a meadow. Right, now I'm going to have to Google the difference between field, grassland and meadow. And also a horse riding person with her head up her own backside. Yeah, she's over there, right in front here. Oh no, she ain't. There she goes. She's got her horse now, and she's driving off with him. Yeah. Well, you know what I think about those types of people. I mean, for heaven's sake, if you want to make a national trail, it's a national trail. It isn't a national trail. You see where those cows are? Well, the field in front of that or behind that, towards the hills, unbelievable. It's all streams, one of which I went into up to my knee. Oh yes, not having a good day today at all, and I couldn't get the supplies I wanted in Bellingham. Yeah, I just wanted a couple of sandwiches, but I managed to get some bananas and some Snickers bars and a couple of bottles of sparkling water. Yeah, anyway, stay close to the wall here on this one. I'm not venturing out. Let's see. No, hang on. You see, we're coming to another big stream. I can see it. And where's the... See, there's no provision for... They give open access to land, but yeah, it's just, you may as well have 4 bloody legs for the amount of ease it takes. Now you get across this with dry feet. You go up that way, you silly sod, that's why. That's how. No you don't, that's even worse. Do you see what I mean? So you've got this. How'd you get across that with dry feet? Answers on a postcard, please. Oh dear. I'm really not in a good bloody mood. I'm really losing it now. Fucking hell. I can see YouTube saying, I'm sorry Mr. Hammond, but there's too many F's and Jeffs in that section. Could you redo that, please? No. Oh dear. I don't know. I get too stressed sometimes and it's really annoying, and I shouldn't. It's one of the things that calmed down when I stopped smoking. My stress levels dropped, but now they've just, as I got older, they've just risen for no reason whatsoever. I mean, I was tramping into streams then, up to my knees, and effing and blinding for no reason. Oh, come on. May as well buy a packet of 20. Spark them up. A meadow. The hell's a meadow? Oh, I don't know, it might be replanting grass or not allowing livestock in it. I thought that was called fallow land. Or is that what they do? Is that what a farmer does? Oh, look at that. It just bloody continues, doesn't it? Oh, crikey. Those clouds had better stay away, I tell you. Right, I'm going to put this away now. All right. See how we get on later. Cheers. Well, it's no surprise that I didn't enjoy that section, and I suspect the section coming back down is going to be equally as bad, i.e. this stuff, peat bogs, and they send the path right along the stream, which is just, it doesn't even conjure up the slightest bit of common sense, not a bit. So yeah, 5 very slow miles there. Anyway, I won't be going this way again. You see what I mean? You've got this to negotiate, big things like this. And some of them get even bigger. And it just, I can't understand it. I know we're out in the countryside and, you know, must be enjoying ourselves. But wet feet, trench foot, it's not funny. How on earth those guys on the spine race do it, I'll never know. Especially the winter one. Oh, that must be horrendous. And to have to pay for that torture, it must be masochistic. Oh. Anyway, I reckon I've only got about 10 miles more today. And if that was Whitlow Hill, no, Whitley Pike, then I have to come down here and meet, oh, do you see what I mean? It's just wet feet and they dry out a little bit and they're wet again. May as well just not bother wearing socks and shoes. Right, you can see why they have drop bags on races like the Spine race. Get a dry pair of socks. I don't even think waterproof socks would do any good, especially not the ones I bought. They were knee length, and I was only going through sort of shin deep water around the Leeds Bradford airport there, and they just failed. They were useless. First time wearing them and all. Anyway, we're going downhill, so that's one plus. But yeah, not a lot to see. It's just heather. Heather, heather and more heather. You'd think you'd get a lot, round about this time of year, you'd get a lot of grouse nesting. And then they all get shot on August the 12th. Not all of them. Right, not a lot to tell you, so I'll put it away for a bit. Well, I don't think I've ever been more pleased to see tarmac. Whew. Yeah, just give me a 360, see what we're looking at. There you go, not a great deal. So I've come across where that cattle grid sign is, to the right of that, and you come down off that hill, dead centre of the shot, down to the cattle grid, then you're supposed to go up Paddon Hill, and it's just another mud fest, I'm told, up and down the other side, when the driveway is on this tarmac road, which joins the Pennine Way again at the tree line, which you can see just over there, the pine trees. And then it's onto, hopefully if I've read the map right, it's onto a forest track, which won't be tarmacked, but it should be gravel-ish, I think, sort of hardcore gravel, unless my map reading skills are letting me down, which they usually do. So yeah, this just swings around and joins it and then carries on. So we're not far. I think we've done 8 miles there in 3 hours 11, which is a bit slow, but then again understandable over that terrain. So feet are, they're not drying out, but they're warming up. They're wet through. Shoes are wet through. So I'm hoping there's some form of heating radiator or something, and I can get an old newspaper and scrunch them up and stuff it into my shoe as I did last night, and that dried them out really well. So we might be doing that for the next couple of nights. Anyway, we're all right. Yeah. Right. Okay then. Just more of the same scenery, isn't it? Right. Cheers. Right. So if you look at any of the maps, there's a forest here, except that they've chopped it all down. Part of the industry, I suppose. Grow it, chop it down, ship it off to the lumber mills. Get it all cut up for the DIY enthusiast and the rest of the building trade. Yeah, so I've just passed mile 11 and we're back on the official Pennine Way route. We took the forest road instead of going up and over Paddon Hill, which is apparently just a mud fest. And then you get to a sign at the top of where the forest road meets the Pennine Way again, and it says Bellingham 9 3/4 miles, and I thought, you're lying sod. Mind you, well, yeah, I suppose that, because they're measuring, what is it, to the town centre, aren't they? And my campsite was a mile past, so yeah, nearest, damn it. But yeah, they'll all be, I don't know what they do then. They just let these regrow, all these stumps, because you can't come and pick up the stumps and then go and plant new trees, can they? Or can they? Don't know. Well, these will be next. This lot. Yeah, we're not far now. 5 miles at the most. Maybe 4 if we're lucky. Yeah, those first few miles, well, more than a few miles, it's all been, as soon as you come out of Bellingham, up the road and onto the first fields, it's just, I'd say about 1.5 miles out of Bellingham. For the past 9 miles, easy. It's just bogs, peat bogs, wet feet. Yeah, so on worst days, picking them, days 1 and 2 were a bit of a shock to the system with the hills and the weight on your back. But for conditions underfoot, yesterday I had 4 miles of it, and today nearly 10 miles, well 9 miles of wet feet. Yeah. Anyway, we're through it now, hopefully. I don't know if it's just a logging track for the logging wagons now, all the way up to BNS. I know it's a steep mile climb out of it tomorrow, but that's tomorrow. Yeah. Right, I'm going to get some more food out the back of my bag. Alright, chat to you soon. Oh, it's exciting now. I'm just getting my first glimpse of the Cheviots. Not the ones dead centre, but the ones over to the left. Yeah. There you go, it's dead centre of the shot now. Right on the horizon line. So yeah, and my watch says 28.2 miles to the finish. And if I zoom into my OS Maps app, the Pennine Way GPX file that I have, yeah, I can see the arrowhead where depicting me and the finish line. So that's good. Oh, well, they did say showers this afternoon, but I'm glad they've held off. As long as they hold off for the next couple of days. Yeah, can't see that up on the hills really, but you never know. So yeah, a day of mixed emotions today. 9 or 10 miles through crap countryside over tussocks, like a little bit like that landscape there. Imagine the Scots roaring over over that at the Battle of Culloden, There's no wonder they got their asses kicked. They'd have been shagged when they got up to the English line. 200 yards later. I know I was. Thought we're only after 100 yards. Right. Okay then, not much more to see other than pine forests. So I'll put it away for a bit. Right, cheers. So this is Burness Village with the A68, the other side of those houses, on the right there. And somewhere among here, among this lot, is Forest Green and my room for the next 2 nights. And I've had a look at the climb, the 200-foot climb. Is it metres or feet that every contour goes up 10 feet, or is it 10 metres? No, it's got to be feet, hasn't it? I'll have to have one of those things I'll have to have a look at. Yeah, seems pretty quiet. Oh yeah, I can see it just behind there. The what's it's? The forest there. Looks rather steep. Yeah. Okay then, well I can't find it here. I've obviously gone the wrong way again, so we'll do a loop of the houses. Because it's saying it's got everything, bloody pub and a B&B and a campsite. Well, I can't see, I can just see some quiet little houses. Okay, chat to you soon. Well, as you can see, I found it, but it was right around, so I've done the full lap of the whole little village, and it's right behind me. So, but it says check-in at 4. Guess what time it is now? 2:30. So yeah. Okay, never mind. Chat to you soon.